Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today it's not a continuation of Who Would You Play, but it's kind of similar. Except we're talking about football today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, not soccer, we're talking about football today. And with me, you guys might be wondering how did Abhimanyu put on so much weight? But it's my friend Rohan Barua,
Hello,
who
hello,
also
guys.
happens to be a Barcelona fan, and I happen to be a Real Madrid fan.
Yes.
So, Rohan, how does it feel to be here?
It feels great actually. I am quite excited to shoot and we're finally discussing about football in your channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually very interesting. We're best friends and we
Yeah.
support Real Madrid and Barcelona.
yeah.
So, how this is gonna work is I'm gonna make my starting 11 for Real Madrid, he's gonna make his starting 11 for Barcelona, and then we're gonna discuss why we chose the particular players. So, since it's your home ground, let's start with your starting 11 first.
Alright.
So we'll be discussing the Barcelona starting 11 by Rohan. You can start.
So I am starting with Nito as my goalkeeper because Ter Stegen will be injured. And I'm not pretty sure he'll be back by El Clasico. So in right back, I have Roberto playing for me because I believe that he's been in the squad since a long time and he can take the ball forward. So I prefer Roberto will be good while passing the ball towards Pjanic and De Jong and Messi. He'll be able to connect. Then I have my ever ready PK and Longley as my center back. I have Dest playing as my left back because he is new in the squad and he's doing a pretty good job in place of Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is injured too, and we have seen a lot that the connection between Messi and Jordi Alba is so known to the other teams that everybody has a counter to it. Okay, so Dest is bringing in more depth and he can take the ball forward. He has got pace, so I'm keeping Dest as my left back. Then I have Pjanic and De Jong in the center defensive mid. I'm pretty sure De Jong can take the ball forward for me and he can connect well with Coutinho, Griezmann and Messi. And then Pjanic is a very experienced player, so I want him to put more depth in my squad. He can hold the ball pretty well, and then I want him to connect passes with De Jong and connect with the defense and even in the attacking positions. And then I have Dembele. I'm using Dembele as the right mid because that is his favorable position. I want Dembele to use his pace because we are very slow as a team when it comes to attack and counter attacks and all that. So I want Dembele to give the pace. Then I have Coutinho in my left mid.
Bayern Munich star.
Coutinho, yeah, you can say he's a Bayern Munich star because when he first came to Barcelona squad, he did not get his favorable position to play, so he didn't perform that well. But now he's come better and stronger from Bayern. That's a good sign, and he's scoring goals for Barcelona as well. And I'm pretty sure he can use that position very well. And then up front, center forward, I have Messi and Griezmann. Even we've seen in a lot of matches that Griezmann does not get to play in his original position because he's not a winger, he's a center forward. So I want him to connect really well with Messi because I'm pretty sure if the passing is good and that is what we are good at, the tiki-taka as you guys know. And then you have Messi and Griezmann up front, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good team. And then I'll see how the game goes, how Real Madrid plays, and if we score and if they score in the early half, then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bring Ansu Fati in front of Coutinho because I have kept him in the subs because I'm pretty sure I can use his pace at last.
Yeah, you have a pretty interesting formation also, Rohan, I would like to say. And
Yeah, thank you.
but I'm pretty surprised you are not starting with Ansu Fati. Keeping in mind the previous few performances, the previous few matches, Ansu Fati has done a great. But then you have justified why you have picked.
Yeah, actually, and I also believe that Real Madrid is a very good attacking team, right? So
Yeah.
I want a good hold in the game at first because I think Coutinho can put more, he's more experienced with the ball right there. And Real Madrid is a big team, so I'm not pretty sure if Ansu Fati will be able to perform that well. But then I'm pretty sure he's a wonder kid after all. He's in good form, he's scoring goals and all that. So Coutinho, he's not that fast, but then he's very good at passing and finishing. So if we get a good grip in the game, Ansu Fati can do the finishing. He can give the finishing touches to the squad, I think.
So normally, Football Club Barcelona and Real Madrid was Cristiano Ronaldo versus Leo Messi kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But this season it's more of Vinicius versus Ansu Fati, you
Yeah.
can say. So anyway, moving forward to my 11 for Real Madrid. So I have obviously started with Courtois as my goalkeeper. He's been in good form. Obviously, he didn't have a dream start to Real Madrid, but you cannot deny his quality. He's showed for
He's a great goalkeeper.
yeah, he's performed for the club time and again. My back four would be Nacho, Varane, Ramos, and Marcelo. Now Real Madrid does not have a right back because all of them are injured. Carvajal and Odriozola injured, and I'll be playing left back as Marcelo. I have picked him over Mendy because it's big games like Barcelona. You need experience somehow. Like that might count more than the natural pace that Mendy has. And Marcelo can also be a great attacking option for Real Madrid. So hence I've gone with Marcelo. Obviously I don't need to justify my centre back side. So I've gone for Casemiro as my CDM. I'm gonna play the traditional 4-3-3 holding format. So Casemiro, I have selected him over Valverde. I really wanted to play Valverde. Okay, I genuinely love that player and I feel he can do so much. But again, it's a big game, so I would like to start with Casemiro first. Probably get Valverde in the second half somewhere. And my two midfielders will be Kroos and Modric. Modric is in red hot form. He's playing really well, and I'm really excited to see Modric actually, start the season so well. After the Ballon d'Or, he kind of went down, but I'm happy now. Then I have Kroos, obviously. Kroos, I cannot imagine a Real Madrid lineup without Kroos, honestly. So my front three would be Asensio on the right. Benzema as my striker, who's newly found. Many people are saying that can Hazard fill Ronaldo's boots?
Yeah.
But actually, I think Benzema is the one who's actually filled Ronaldo's boots. And in my left wing, I'm going for Vinicius, who's in top form, and he's improved his finishing from the last season. Because I used to, watch Real Madrid games, and one thing I used to feel all the time is that Vinicius has all the pace, all the skills, but somehow he just cannot finish. But this season, you have seen how many goals he scored already. So as you guys can see, that there is no Hazard because he's injured, and I feel that this can be a major setback to Real Madrid. But hopefully, fingers crossed, because Barca also has few injuries. Mainly talking about Ter Stegen, he's injured. So obviously there is always an upper side when your number one goalkeeper is not playing. So Rohan, what would you say? What's your prediction for this game?
I think it should be a draw, or like I guess in Camp Nou, Barcelona is gonna get a good victory, like 2-1, like max 2-1.
Even I think I'll go with 1-1 only, because I have a feeling that it will be a tight game, and both teams will, not really go on all-out attack. They'll probably take a safer side, and normally, I would have said it would have been a Barcelona win had it been in Santiago Bernabeu. But that happens to be Barcelona's training ground when they play against us.
True.
So that's my 11 and that's my prediction. So what are your expectations this year from Barcelona?
So like last few years have been a very sad moment for Barcelona in the Champions League journey, as you have seen. But then this time I think that like the team looks very strong in paper also, and they are a very good team. Coutinho is back, and then we have Pjanic, and then Messi is obviously did not leave. Ansu Fati is in great form. I think we can achieve really good titles this time. Like we can achieve titles this time for Barcelona.
And do you think Messi is gonna stay past 2020,
yeah,
2021?
See, if Messi had to leave, he would have already left.
Yeah, even I feel that.
Yeah, because like it's very frustrating for him also, as he's one of the greatest players of football. So like carrying the team entirely is like a very very big load pressure and all that. And he's at this age where he's in his prime, right? So every time he wouldn't want losing. So if he has to retire from Barcelona, he wants trophies to come right now. No, he does. I don't want him to retire in his bad days. Okay, so I want him to be at his prime when he leaves Barcelona.
Yeah, if he leaves Barcelona, might as well be like Ronaldo. He left Real Madrid at top, and
yeah. Would definitely, but like
it would be sad to see Messi leave Barcelona in such a
exactly. And
I won't say it's a bad shape, but compared to the history in the past decade the Barcelona has had, right now, yeah, it is a bad state. Messi in another jersey would be weird. I
Weird.
won't say it's bad because
Yeah,
obviously, but it would
yeah,
be weird.
Yeah, it'll be really weird.
So yeah, if you ask me about my expectations from this season, I think we would go trophyless. Honestly, we lost a lot of players. We don't really have that depth which we had earlier, and with Hazard's injury now and then, this team will take time to perform to its full potential. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Rohan, for coming and
Thank you,
giving
thank
your
you, thank
thoughts
you.
about Real Madrid, Barcelona.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, so we'll be doing more of sports content in this YouTube channel, and yeah, stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe, press the bell icon.
Do like and share.
Press the
Thanks.
bell icon so that you get notified next time whenever I post a video. Alright, cheers, enjoy the match in the weekend. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.